Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I'm your host, TV's Craig Ferguson. Please sit down, relax. It's okay. All right. Stop whooping. You'll wake the neighbors. You'll wake the neighbors. Don't whoop at home. Don't do that. They'll think there's coyotes in the neighborhood. Don't do it. It's a great day for America, everybody, especially if you're one of the kids and you've received your acceptance letter from your top college pick. Congratulations to you, you Harvard bastard. If you got that... If you got your #1 college pick this week, yeah. No, congratulations. And if you didn't get it, hey, don't sweat it. I never took SATs or went to university. I've got no higher education at all. So I'm not an authority on this topic. But like everyone else on TV, that won't stop me talking about it. I'll talk about it. I'm kind of like Geraldo, you know? I just talk about crap I know nothing about. Basically, what I do is I speculate on the assumptions. I did not go to college at all. A lot of guys who worked for me went to college. Ah, very nice guy. Very nice guy. Boy, can these guys make coffee. Many people talk... What a jerk. Now, many people will talk to you about the importance of education, and they're right. Education is very, very, very important. But let me give you the other side of it as well. Well, if the government ever starts a Don't Stay in School campaign, I'm their guy for it. I'm the spokesman. The only exam I ever took in America was the driver's test. And I passed. In LA, though, it's not much of a test. Drive around the block once, don't shoot anybody, you're in. It's fine. Oh, you're really good. You didn't even pull your gun out. Yes, I know. When I was a kid, I didn't like school when I was a kid. I remember I had to take a technical drawing test. This is the last test I was doing at school, a technical drawing test on draftsmanship. And I was a surefire A for that. I was good at it. But just as I was walking into the exam, I'm walking into the exam, and I look outside, and it's a sunny day. Now, remember, this is Scotland. A sunny day's a big deal. So I'm walking by, and it's a sunny day, and I saw my pals are playing soccer, and I thought, screw you guys. And I went, and I played soccer. That was my career move. Because that led me here tonight. Because what I did is I decided I was going to drop out of school to be the world's greatest drunk rock star. Slight snag is didn't play a musical instrument, but I dropped out. Drumming's not a musical instrument. It's just, you know, going nuts for cash. But I didn't work out. I aimed for rock and roll, and all I got was rock bottom, I guess. I did a bit of rolling as well. I don't know about that. Actually, the only academic pedigree, the only diploma I have is from the Wine and Spirit Trust of Scotland. I got a degree from them, and they know what they're talking about. They know what they're talking about. Because that's academic drinking. I studied wine tasting. It's a 6-week course, and you start at 9 a.m. and you drink all day. That's the thing. Yeah, I know. But where do I sign? I hear you shout. No. And I had a problem because it's a wine tasting course, and I had a difference of opinion. You know, they want you to drink it and then spit it out. Once it's in, yeah, it's in. You know, it's like, and they're saying, spit it out, spit it out. Don't you go near me. I will knock you down. I wanted to do a post-grad course. I was cramming all the time. I'm not kidding. I do have that degree. It's hanging up here. It's on the wall over there. You got a shot of that over there. Look. There it is right there. Look at that. Yeah? Take that, college boys. Now, listen, I consider higher education, it's a great privilege. If you do have a chance to get a good education, you really should take it. I will definitely give my child the best education possible. But your education is not an insurance policy against your life. It won't protect you from the world. You know, and I think it's oversold sometimes. You know, the kids go mad. They think, my life is over if I don't pass my SATs. No, it's not. Sit them again. It's okay. You know. Don't get me wrong, I wish I had it. I wish I had a classical education. I wish I'd studied the classics, Aristotle and Plato and Jackie Collins. I wish I'd studied them. And maybe sometimes I do. But I wasn't suited to a formal education, at least the way they handled it in my school. Because they had corporal punishment when I was at school. They used to beat us up. I don't know what that was to teach us, but they used to beat... So, corporal punishment in the class, it made me associate sitting in a class with physical pain. Instead of equating physical pain with sex like a normal person, I would... I like the American system, you know, where, you know, the smoking hot teachers sleep with the 15-year-old students. I like that. That would have kept me in school. I would have stayed. I don't think that really happens. I don't think it happens at all. I think they plant these stories so that teenage boys will stay in school. They're trying to trick us into learning, those bastards. Now, I do think we ought to pay teachers more money. I do. But whenever the teachers ask for a pay increase, it makes me a little suspicious. Because I think they're maybe deliberately holding, you know, something back for more money. I mean, like they're like Huggy Bear and Starsky and Hutch, you know what I mean? It's like, do you know who wrote Tom Sawyer? Could have been a lot of people. Could have been Shakespeare, could have been me, I don't know. Maybe $20 would help me remember. Word on the street is a guy called Sam Clemens. Goes by the name Mark Twain. He's a wise ass, big mustache, looks like Geraldo. Anyway, what am I talking about? College. College is very important. College is very important for a lot of reasons. Mostly binge drinking and chlamydia, as far as I can see. But... And I was homeschooled in those subjects. A lot of the kids, let's be honest, a lot of the kids go to college because they can think of nothing else to do. And you know what? That's all right. It's okay to not know what you want to do when you're 18. I don't know what I want to do after the commercial break. And I'm almost 30. I would never lie to you, America. Not unless I was asking for your vote. Then I'd lie my ass off. Anyway, look, my point is, if I have one this evening, my point is that, kids, you do not have to have a life plan at 18. Right? You don't have to know what you want to do for the rest of your life. Forget that. It's a lie. No, I'm wary of kids who say, you know, they have a plan that they want to be rich and famous. Well, that's not a vocation. Being rich and famous, that's a byproduct of doing something. You achieve something. So, I'd like to be rich and famous. Yeah, wouldn't we all? You got to do something. I mean, everyone can get their 15 minutes of fame by committing a crime or marrying Britney Spears, but I'm talking about doing something. Doing something with yourself. Fame and money will not last without something behind them. You ask Paris Hilton. You know, the irony of this is that I have been invited to talk at colleges. I've written a few movies, and I was invited to talk at colleges about screenwriting. And I sit down with the screenwriting students, and I speak for an hour about character development and structure, and, you know, and then you take questions from the kids. And the first question, always the first question is, how do I get $1 million from my screenplay? Like, if I knew how to do that, I wouldn't be here talking to you jackass. Academic degrees don't help you in show business. If you're in engineering, you know, if you're in engineering, you need an academic education. But in show business, you don't need it. Engineering, you need it. You don't get far with a charming personality and a couple of good drinking stories at NASA. So, we need you to analyze the atomic weight of this uranium. Yeah, I'd love to, but first let me tell you about the time I was in Amsterdam with Drew Carey. It's hysterical. They do that in Hollywood now as well. They hire studio executives, the young studio executives with fancy degrees. But you can't learn this stuff in college. I've been to script meetings with junior studio executives who have just come out of university, and they want us to apply Aristotle's principles of, you know, storytelling to slasher movies. You know, the movie's called Sexy Kids Party Lake Murder, right? And yeah, what's the killer's motivation? He's got a big scary hand? I don't know, he's the killer. Yeah, but why is he going to kill all the girls? 'Cause they're hot! I don't know!
Worldwide Pants.